May I ask, do you come from Song?
I come from Wei.
Then do you have any thoughts on the wine of Song that is being served here?
My thoughts? It's without spirit. It is just like the people of Song.
That's not true, young man. Song is the descendant of the Shang dynasty. Its people are practical and do not care for fame, so this wine is smooth and full-blooded. It seems unfair that you despise the people and wine of Song.
Full-bodied wine has no strength, and the kind of man has no passion. In a turbulent era, one needs passion to be ambitious. The people of Song only care about preserving themselves. They will only follow the path of their ancestors, and are destined to become a mere footnote in history.
Good. That's good. Your comments are radical, yet have a perspective.
Are you saying you agree?
In my opinion, the fate of man is not necessarily tied to their state. For example, although Wei is failing, it has a man of intellect such as you. Amazing, is it not?
Would you do me the honor of sharing your name?
It is good enough that we met. It's good enough that we met.
General, Wei Yang commented that the Cave of Fragrant Springs wine was merely ordinary.
How short-sighted and shallow. That shows the true quality of that man. It seems Wei Yang is trying to conceal his talents. Keep a close eye on him. Report his whereabouts to me at all times.
As you wish. General, Master Ang is here.
Send him away.
But General, at such a time...
All right. I will see him shortly.
Of course.
I'm flattered to have the future Chancellor visit me.
Don't make fun of me, General. I have an important matter that I need to discuss with you.
Yes, yes. Please be seated, Master. I'm afraid I do not have much time. Master, please speak your mind.
General, today I'm here to inform you of rather important news.
Oh. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Gongshu Kuo is dead.
And what is so important about that?
Please, General, allow me to finish. Before Gongshu passed away, he urgently asked to see the king. Do you know what he said? He strongly recommended a man to be the new chancellor. He said that if this man was not to be used, he was to be killed.
What are you trying to say, Master?
General, with all Gongshu's comments, then Wei Yang is a threat to us both. We must remove him at once.
Can a mere academic be such a threat to us? Master, you have great tolerance.
General, among the scholars in Anye, Wei Yang's reputation is great. You're unaware of the fact that, as you lived in the battlefield,
I have actually heard from General Longgu that an academic had suggested to defend in autumn and fight in spring, and it caused great distress to Master.
well, if those words were not delivered to Anye, did the general need to utilize the marshal of the middle troops?
So Master wants to become Chancellor. It is not necessary to seek one such as this academic to trifle with me.
No. In fact, I support the general as the candidate for Chancellor.
Aren't you asking me for support?
Truth be told, if the general wishes to be Chancellor, I would support you. But if the general doesn't want that position, then I will fight for it. General, kindly tell me, who else has become as ambitious as the two of us? It's possible for an academic like Wei Yang to become the Chancellor of Wei.
A lowly academic as Chancellor? What a ridiculous notion!
Everyone says that Gongshu Kuo was skilled at identifying talent. Then what if the king is really convinced by him?
If Master were to become the Chancellor, will you support my plan of demolishing the rest of the states?
Wei Yang will firmly support the general in unifying the states. I'd be a fool if I broke that promise.
Good. You will have my support this time.
Then Wei Yang must be dealt with.
The struggle to become Wei's chancellor continues. Master Ang, with Pang Zhen by his side, wants to fight for the role of chancellor. And Pang Zhen asked for Master Ang's approval in his plan of demolishing the states, in exchange for his support. The King of Wei has not decided yet. Pang Zhen will not cease his attack. I must plan ahead to match him.
But what about that academic?
There's no news. Put that aside.
It's written in code. No one can read it.
What are those words? I can't read any of them.
These are the oldest symbols of the clan of Ying. They were abandoned later on.
In that case, can the king read these symbols?
Of course, I learned it from him.
Good. If this proceeds well, we will report in codes from now on.
Great. And also, I heard him despite his drunken speech. It showed aspirations that we shouldn't ignore.
Are you talking about the academic?
Yes, I speak of Wei Yang.
Keep an eye on him. Watch for his next move.
Go! Go! Oh! 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 Whoa! Go!
Easy! Halt!
Sister Bai? Sister Bai! Sister Bai, he is here again.
You're making a fuss. Who's here?
Why don't you guess?
The iceberg in flame?
After being scolded, now you care so much? How strange.
I'll get changed.
I'll get another carriage. Go, get another carriage. Oh, I didn't recognize you.
You don't need to.
Yeah! Yeah! Everyone. In this sense,
Yes.
there will be conflicts among all of the states once more. Yes, that is the end of my opinion. Thank you for listening to me.
Don't hesitate.
I'd like to speak.
Good, please.
Go ahead.
speak.
Don't hesitate.
Here's the next one.
Yes.
Everyone, I have something to say.
Good.
Yes,
We're
speak.
listening.
We're listening.
I am Shen Buhai from the School of Legalism. I believe that with the death of Gongshu Tuo, and with Master Ang as the new chancellor, there will be a change in Wei. There will also be a change in the realm that may result in a second wave of reforms.
Tell us, sir. What will be the change for the way? Please explain.
That's right. Explain what you mean.
Everyone, the change for Wei is that its power will weaken. Under Gongshu Tuo, Wei's defenses were strong. It did not let weaker states challenge it, nor would it choose to conquer others. An example is its strategy with Qin. It pushed back against Qin's thirst for revenge, yet it did not seek its demise. This sensible approach has helped keep Wei in power for a long time. Master Ang loves to boast, yet he has no stable plan for the state. His leadership, combined with Pang Juan's approach towards other states, will lead to chaos. Wei will launch wars at multiple fronts. There will be increasing conflicts between Wei and the other states. Their chariots will crash into each other. An example is the short life of the strategy of splitting Qin among 6 states.
Well said. Good. Articulated it well.
Everyone, wait. May I ask this gentleman, if Wei changes, how will the realm change? That's right.
Everyone, listen. Once Wei has lost its power, the 6 states will act. There will be chaos in the land.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Absolutely right.
That's right. I agree with him. Yes, indeed.
That's true.
Yes, that's true. Right. I agree.
Remember this, Shen Buhai.
Well, that's right. Yes. I see.
Greetings, brother. May I treat you?
I accept. Please.
I know. It seems we have a game.
See that? He just left.
Come.
You mentioned earlier that there would be a change in the realm. It seems you meant something else.
If you could tell that I meant something else, then you should know what I speak of.
I live a secluded life. Do enlighten me.
So I see that you also agree that Wei will change.
Yes.
Wei will change, as will the world. Which of that confuses you?
In your opinion, what should we do?
Whichever method that will benefit us.
I'm a methodologist. You are quite impressive.
And you are shrewd.
When I hear of a methodologist, I must
It is
see
my pleasure to meet you at this time. Brother Shen, come back.
We have different perspectives. He will not return. I admire the intellect that you possess. May I know your name?
I am a mere man. I have no name.
Oh. Following the failure of the split of Qin, what do you think will happen to Wei in the future?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask the King of Wei.
Oh, indeed. Then, what do you think Wei should do in the meantime?
I believe Wei should weaken Qin in 1 year.
How so?
It is not the right time for Wei or for the 6 states to attack Qin. In order to weaken them, Wei only needs to force Qin to fall back from Guangzhou to Longqi. Qin would have a way to retreat and avoid a difficult engagement. it will give Wei the freedom to stand against the other 6 states. And by then, the land will be dominated by a strong state, and the demolition of Qin will be certain.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You certainly have a comprehensive view of the realm, my good man.
That man is brutal.
That's his opinion. Who would listen to him?
We can't be careless. The man in red could be connected to the court.
What are your orders?
Watch him closely. Should he speak to the King of Wei,
Very well.
I will deal with Master Ang. Confirm if this man is capable of sowing discord.
Rest assured, General. I will keep watch on him.
Send out a coded message.
Yes.
General, Wei Yang's strategy of weakening Qin happens to coincide with that of the general.
Remember, you will not speak to anyone about this.
I understand. In my opinion, if Wei Yang were to join the general's camp, he would be a great boon to us.
Calm yourself. I have my own plans in mind.
I'll follow your orders to the end then, sir.
My lord.
Tell me, are you the one they call Wei Yang?
Indeed, I am Wei Yang. Oh, my lord. My lord, you are the general...
I am the secretary of the general. I know of your reputation.
But you are still my lord. My lord, that was mere flattery. I don't deserve your visit.
Flattery, you say? Regardless, it is not judged by you.
My honorable guest, please.
I see. You are quite hospitable.
Supporters of the monarchy value manners. I would dare not forget them. There is no room for my lord to sit down.
And yet you told me your school of values. Why do that?
Everyone introduces their own background. I have followed those customs since my youth. I know no other reason.
I have come because I admire you. It is fine. Wei Yang, where do you come from? Who are your ancestors? Where did you study? Who is your teacher?
My lord, I came from Puyang of Wei. My ancestors were commoners and held no rank. I studied in Puyang as a boy. My school is the rule of monarchy.
The rule of monarchy. What have you read?
The Book of Documents, Rights of Zhu. The Book of Changes, Tao Te Ching. I'm familiar with the studies of the rule of monarchy.
You are quite knowledgeable. Legalism, military books, Mohism. Have you read them?
Only the rule of monarchy. I studied no other.
Gui Guzi and Cheesy. Have you heard of them?
No, never heard of them.
You made military proposals in Hexi. Are you certain you haven't read any books on the military?
The old chancellor taught me those beforehand. I merely helped him better express his ideas.
Your theory of weakening Qin, was it also taught by the ghost of old Gongshu?
Weakening Qin? The speech about weakening Qin. That was given to me while I was drunk at the Cave of Fragrant Spring. I only heard it from a military lecture. I'm ashamed.
Wei Yang, I know you are hiding your true qualities. What is the reason?
I can't convince you, if you do not believe me. My lord, what is your intention?
My intention is to build up your career.
My career? I am honored.
The rule of monarchy, you say? I'd say you follow the school of legalism and militarism.
Thank you, my lord. It is a great honor.
Good. Guard the tome here. Meanwhile, I will report this to the general and await his judgment.
Of course.
Wei Yang, if you try anything, you will be punished.
Rest assured, I will guard my teacher's tomb. I will stay here for 3 years.
You were a scholar of legalism. Why return to Qi and give up the position of chancellor?
There are plenty of talents here in Wei. Why seek it from faraway lands?
In your words, are you speaking of Wei Yang?
The general asked me to test Wei Yang, and I will be honest with you. He's a man with integrity, a talent with potential. With his ideas and the general's military might, Wei's future will be bright.
Yet Wei Yang has a radical point of view which is hard to achieve.
Whose objection is that? The king of Wei or the general yourself?
It is a long story.
Oh, the future of Wei will depend on this change.
Wei Yang acts in a mysterious way. I had to meet Wei Yang myself, and I found him pedantic.
You're a political opponent of old Gongshu. Would Wei Yang trust you?
Are you saying that Wei Yang intentionally hid his own talents?
Don't you agree?
Please be assured, I care heavily about talent.
Oh. If no one ends up like Sun Bin, it will show that the general is forgiving.
Sun Bin's story is different. Your departure will leave an important position to the new generation. Do you not want to leave your name in history?
If anyone can make history, then the history books deserve to be burned.
Hey, Lin, what have you found?
The man in red is Shen Dao. He persuaded Pang Chuan to recommend Wei Yang.
It's as I thought. This man's plan will have the chance to take fruit.
But how will we explain that he doesn't trust Pang Chuan?
It's hard to say. Remember, this man must not enter the court of Wei.
Don't worry. I've thought about that. If needed, I will be harsh on him.
It won't be easy to reach that point. Pang Zhen and Master Ang will not promote talent so easily.
General, we haven't heard any news from Yu Yang. I wonder how Mother and Brother are doing.
Surrounded by enemies and shadowed by clouds. The king can hardly make a move.
Oh. Oh, is anyone here? Oh, old brother, are you the stonemason? Stonemason Baituo greets my lord. Oh, you're welcome. I'm here to ask you if you could engrave a big rock. The rainy season has passed. It is good to have some business. Please wait a moment. I will ask the neighbors to move a rock here.
All right,
Thank you. Please wait. This old bluestone is very difficult to engrave on. I see. Old brother, when do you want it done? I will wait here until it is done. In only a few years, many men are buried in a haste. I haven't engraved any rocks for years. My skills have been dulled.
Your excellent craftsmanship is most renowned. Proceed at your own pace. I will understand.
Thank you. Please have a seat. I will inspect the words.
Yes.
Yes. Humiliation?
Sir, do you know if all the leaders in Qin feel the same? Please begin.
Yes. Old brother, here are 100 coins. Have you heard of an old saying? Heroes of Qin fight for the state together. Indeed. What use is money if it doesn't warm our heart?
Hebo. Here are 2 strips of dried meat. Please take them.
Young man, with these words, there is hope for Qin.
My elder, what battle did you receive this wound? The officials will take care of you.
Your Highness, I am most flattered. This wound was from a fight for revenge. The old men of Qin fought against each other. This was cut by a knife. Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Grand Empress! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Julian. Humiliation. Haibo, hurry. Go to my court.
Mother.
Julian, I know that you have a sense of responsibility. But I have to say, you place the blame on yourself too much. It is good to care for the people, but it is not worth your good health.
Mother, I do not think I have the right to think of gain and loss.
Here, finish this deer and tortoise soup.
Mother, where did you get the deer and tortoise? Are we permitted to eat them?
Both Hebo and I, we hunted them. The tortoise, dragon, deer, and phoenix are holy animals that should not be eaten. Yet a nobleman can eat anything in desperation. Qi Liang, my son, worrying will harm you. The heavens will feel sorry for you. Come, I will feed you.
Mother, I can feed myself.
You've always been like this. Very well, serve yourself.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Hebo, please be quick.
The Chief of Staff has received 2 messages. One is from Special Envoy Jing Qian. No one is able to read it.
Oh. And the other?
An encoded one from High Officer Liu Yang. It has 3 parts. It is being arranged right now.
Go. Mother, I must go. Come. Chief of Staff, have you finished?
Only a few sticks left. Tell me, High Officer, what's so secretive in Luoyang that is worth all this trouble?
The messenger would pass way. It's good to be cautious. It came in 3 parts. It is in fact an encoded message, split and mixed into multiple parts. This way, if a messenger were to be caught by way, the message would be fine. It would only require more effort once we have received it.
Your Majesty, it's done. Look. The Emperor of Zhou is too brutal. He won't lend resources and wants it returned with high interest.
If he wants to lend, we'll borrow.
How shall we reply?
For the Palace of Zhou, the higher officer won't blame himself. Iron, salt, grain, and weapons, we will borrow as much as we can. And we will not haggle. Thank the Emperor on my behalf. That is all. Hebo,
Here.
summon the secret messenger.
Yes.
Your orders, Master.
1 in 3 parts. Go separately. Send it to Luoyang, to the High Officer.
Of course.
A message from Jingzhan.
What is Jingzhan telling us? Oh, they're from the ancient Qin. Your Majesty knows them.
The situation has calmed down, yet there are still ripples. Master Ang is now Chancellor.
The state is now led by an idiot. This is good for us.
Reply to Jingzhan. This man's views are always accurate. It's extraordinary. There are 3 approaches. First, do not let Wei give him important roles. Second, protect him. Third, be cautious with him. Tell Jingzhan to let the Chamber of Commerce handle the rest and return to Qin.
Orders from the General!
Yes. Open the door.
Come. Take a seat. Wei Yang, it's been a while. Please drink. Wei Yang. In the past, you have laid out many strategies. I do thank you for them. Please, drink some more.
A drunken speech is hardly a strategy. It is beneath you.
So long as it works, it matters not. Though, I certainly have to thank you.
Thank me?
Yes. The General wishes you to become the Marshal of Military Orders in my camp, to draft new plans. It equals a middle officer.
By your recommendation.
Because you have a clear mind.
A rank like middle officer. That's not too bad.
Yes. You will participate in military affairs. As if you were the General's right-hand man.
However, I know little of military affairs and have no interest in politics.
What did you say? You're refusing this? Great position?
Great position. I will leave it for someone else.
Leave us both. Wei Yang, let me introduce to you the General.
Middle mentor Wei Yang greets the general.
I did not invite the talents by myself. I hope that you would forgive me, huh?
How foolish of Wei Yang. So who was the man who tested me a few days ago? I would like to know who he is.
When I met you in disguise days ago, why did you pretend that you followed the rule of monarchy?
I hide myself when a visitor does not mention his name.
I did not get along with Chancellor Gongshu. So, do you hate me for that?
Generals and chancellors would often hold different views.
Good. You certainly have a clear mind.
Thank you.
Wei Yang, do you truly not want to fight the other states by my side and build your career?
Chancellor Gongshu was my beloved teacher, and so I must guard his tomb.
Is it because the rank is too low?
Don't you realize, General? A humble position such as middle mentor was enough for me to stay for 6 years.
So you wish to work elsewhere?
If I would do that, why wait until today?
So you are determined to guard his tomb. I have nothing more to say.
Once the ritual is complete, I will choose to serve in the army.
Good. From this day forth, you will carry an empty title of Marshal of Military Orders, General.
Here!
Have 100 cavalry men guard the tomb of Chancellor Gongshu and the Marshal of Military Orders.
Yes!
Thank you. Thank you, General.
Shut